the 3rd of October and I'm outside Parliament where a group of people are calling for the release of the detained humanitarian volunteers who were taken from the flotilla earlier this week. They are calling for the South African government to intervene and actually plead with the Israeli government to release all those that were arrested. Of the people that were detained, 6 of them are from South Africa, including Nelson Mandela's grandson, Nkosi Mandla Mandela. My name is Mandela Chwete of Independent Media.
I'm Irene Knight from Mothers for Gaza.
Irene, we are gathered outside Parliament in less than a week after the massive protests this past weekend, and we are meeting again under different circumstances. The flotillas heading to Gaza with aid were intercepted and people unlawfully taken from those flotillas.
Yeah. So we're here protesting today because we want the South African government to demand the release of the crew members of the flotilla. Obviously, we've got our own South Africans that have been captured, Mandla Mandela being one of those. So we're here today to demand action from the South African government.
I mean, yesterday we heard the president releasing a statement demanding the release.
Yeah.
Do you feel like that is sufficient and enough?
I think more needs to be done. I think more needs to be done from our government and from international governments. Just talking is not enough anymore because the Israeli regime doesn't listen to anyone and it keeps on violating international laws.
On that note, I mean, the aid for the people of Gaza did not even arrive where it was intended to.
Yeah. And I think that's the most absurd thing, people that are carrying humanitarian aid, food, medical supplies, baby food are regarded as terrorists, and the actual people that are bombing the ships that are carrying the aid are not censured in any way. And I think that is absolutely absurd.
Do you think that the world or even South African government or lawmakers are enraged enough with what has happened recently?
I don't know. I hope so. It seems like, there's where the governments are concerned, it's about business and trade with Israel. That's more important to them. The lives of the Palestinians doesn't seem to be a concern. It's more about the money and the profits that are made, by our governments and by companies in this country.
Apartheid state!
Israel is an apartheid state!
Ponzi, Israel, Ponzi!
Ponzi, Israel, Ponzi!
Ponzi, Israel, Ponzi!
Ponzi, Israel, Ponzi!
Israel is a criminal state.
Israel is a criminal state!
Israel is a criminal state!
Israel is a fascist state!
Israel is a fascist state!
Israel is an apartheid state!
Israel is an apartheid state!
Israel is a murderous state!
Israel is a murderous state!
So talk to us about humanity, the humanity side, because like you're saying that they're carrying aid for the people in Gaza. So the human side, I mean, can you just appeal to whoever will be watching this?
Please, we need the killing to stop. We need a ceasefire in Gaza. We need aid to be sent to Gaza. People need to live. So we need to stop the killing. We need to stop Israel bombing people. And we need humanitarian and medical aid getting into Gaza.
Do you think that SANDF should have assisted or SA Navy should have assisted in accompanying, at least the South Africans that were on board?
Look, I don't know how capable our Navy is of accompanying the ships, but I do think there were other sufficient foreign governments that could have sent in vessels to protect the flotilla.
My name is Mandela Chwete of Independent Media.